Hello there, my Capricorn collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Okay, Capricorn, what's up with you? Ooh, Judgment, and there's the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, Page of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles. What are you doing? You have two individuals that could be wanting to take advantage of a situation with you. Sly Fox, Catfish vibes. Oy. This is work related, isn't it? There's the Hangman. There's the Ace of Wands. There is something with the contract. There is something with the contract with you. You're not signing it, or... Cause time is on your side. Don't let them push you around. Don't let them push you down. Ooh, fucking good music. Don't ever let them change your point of view. Is that it? Damn. Who or what's the Judgment vibe? Who or what's in that Judgment energy there? Could literally be a masculine and a feminine. Could be another Capricorn. Could be an Emperor, Empress vibe type of a situation with you. Who or what's this Judgment vibe? Who or what's this Judgment vibe? And this is pretty basic. Step back, take an overview. See where things are. Make sure you're not missing out on an option or missing out on an opportunity. It's something here with you signing a contract. It's a contractual vibe. Oh, Capricorn. Capricorn, if you got strong Aries, mindful of the Aries readings. Because Aries is kind of going through a power struggle thing. Ah, that's the Emperor. What did I say? Could be a masculine, feminine. It could actually be two. Oh, you got Aries and Sagittarius, and there's a Magician vibe. There you are, front and center, getting your accolades. Damn. Do watch your favorite astrologer. Look at this emphasis there on the Hangman. I like that double Hangman energy with you. This is at Aries and Sagittarius. You got them scratching their head, scratching their ass. Someone might want to apologize, but I wouldn't go out of my way. They're coming in on some not so great energy here. I don't feel like they have as much to offer as you do. Capricorn, you pull a weird work energy. I could almost see you being in finance or management or something like that. Those of you, if you're a business owner or you're you do your own thing, I see you in sports, music, dancing. Some of you, maybe the less glamorous, but very prosperous, accounting or marketing or whatever the fuck. You got a great idea. I feel like you got a great idea. You don't need to share this idea. See, this is giving the marketing vibes as well. Someone's trying to market some energy when it comes to you. This could be some MLM vibes as well, especially if you're dealing, if you got strong Aries or you're dealing with an Aries. You keep counterbalancing whatever the energy is being sent your way. Look at the double with the Ace of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Hangman. This comes back to the family business vibe. But some of you, you could be going from a smaller work situation to maybe more of a corporate opportunity. Or those of you branching off and creating your own secondary. This feels oddly specific. I don't feel like this is a messy vibe because you're not messy and you're not really being guided by that Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah. Aries, they're a temperance angel. This is the boss in HR. You're either trying to sell an idea, trying to sell a concept, or you're interviewing, auditioning, whatever the hell that is. So you got yourself out there. And this is the options or the opportunities with you. There's something with the family business vibe. I don't know. Pay attention to that. Some of you avoid that. Avoid that. Queen of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Hierophant, the Nine of Wands. Okay, this is an oddity. If you met your current partner or your current partner went to like a faith-based university or college, this is kind of this is those that go to college, get a degree and never use it, but that's where they meet their partners. Yeah, that's where they meet their partners. The Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the King of Pentacles. Joining the family business. There's a... You have to be doing something online or going to conventions or talks like TED Talks. Those of you that listen to podcasters, this could be a simple MLM type vibe, or someone wants you to work for the family business, but it's based on some sort of relationship partnership. Okay, this is given like a weird, if a faith-based like college, you know what I mean? Lord have mercy. It'd be Ivy League or just a little shy of Ivy League, but it's known to be a religious business school, business partnerships, friendships, relationships, partnerships. Knight of Wands. You could meet somebody. I don't feel like they're going to be successful. They might be, they're not the successful one, but yeah. Ooh. Knight of Wands, there to the Five of Wands. There to the Five of Swords. Ay, sweet Jesus, Capricorn. There's something here, Ivy League. There's something, it's like Ivy League or, there's an intellectual vibe to this. Ay, sweet Jesus, Capricorn. This is an oddity. So take which words and leave what's not. Again, with the Emperor there with the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe it's just Aries and Sagittarius working to bring you this lucky vibe. So embody Aries and Sagittarius, but mindful if you're dealing with an Aries or a Sagittarius. I feel like you plant the seed and watch it grow. This is about growth options and growth opportunities with you. Sunflower always follows the sun. Sunflower always follows the sun. What's over the Queen of Wands? Are you the Scorpio? I feel like that's new beginnings for you, but endings when it comes to other options or other opportunities. So you would be looking for, a new job or shopping your idea around. Shopping your idea around. Oh. Aries and Sagittarius want to stay close together here, but that's given like boss and HR vibes. Sweet Jesus. I don't know. This is how do you kind of sell your concept without telling people what the fuck your concept is? Mindful if you're trying to, I don't know if you're the one that's schmoozing somebody or somebody is trying to schmooze you. This is kind of given a friend of a friend type of a vibe. You're trying to get an option or get an opportunity, but it's kind of it's more of a blocking energy than anything. Lord have mercy, Capricorn. This is an oddity. Self-produced, self-published. Keep those ideas to yourself. Be mindful of who's in your vibe. You don't want to deal with the less successful one. And someone is, yeah, it's given the energy of someone that they get an Ivy League education, but they never use it. But that's where they meet their partners at. But that could be a convention energy, right? Look, 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. You got a great idea. But everyone knows this. Everyone knows this. Or you could be getting a great idea, Capricorn. I don't know. Depending upon what the fuck you do for work, this is going to be different for all of you. It's like the musician that writes a song and they kind of keep it to themselves until they're ready to perform it. Whatever that specific would be for you with the work that you do, if you're in finance or you're a creative person. Sweet Jesus. Everyone you meet has their hand out. But that's kind of like offers and opportunities coming in. Offers and opportunities coming in. Someone wants to schmooze you, or someone wants to try to get close to you. Are you successful? You're either successful, soon to be successful, or this is what you need to be paying attention to. Everyone's schmoozing everybody. I don't know. Honestly, self-produced, self-published. Keep those ideas to yourself until you have all the everything in place that needs to be in place. Does that make sense? With the work that you do. Look at that double Empress. Sweet Jesus. It's like double the blessings, double the opportunities. It's pulling a Gemini vibe in the simple sense that you're not stuck in a relationship or partnership. 10 of Wands, Pisces, the Page of Cups. Someone wasn't able to befriend you because you just decided to fuck off and go do your own thing. So you've turned down a few options. You've turned down a few opportunities. I'm loving you in this Queen of Wands energy. So you could be doing, I feel like you're doing public speaking or you're interviewing. You're out there, you're selling yourself, you're selling your product, you're trying to create options, create opportunities. Look, you could be attracting some of this negative vibe yourself. It's like keep your circle tight, but what the fuck? Don't make it too complicated. Don't make it too complicated. Queen of Cups, the Judgment, there to the Hierophant. Don't try to impress the wrong person as well. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Don't mix your relationships with the work that you do. You're a clever one. You're a clever one, Capricorn. Leo, the Queen of Swords, the Three of Cups. There's the King of Wands. You know what the vibe is with you? Keep them guessing. Like, literally, keep them guessing. You want to be genderless. You want to be androgynous, don't let them know exactly what the hell you're interested in to kind of counterbalance the energy here. It's basically make them fucking work for it. Don't be an open book. And that's the secret to your success. Sweet Jesus, Capricorn. Mindful of your party conversations, your dinner party conversations. Look, if you're doing convention work or you're out there, you're kind of presenting yourself. So you would be interviewing and auditioning. I don't know about the dating vibe, but I feel like you could be meeting people in more social situations. There might be some flirting going on. Do pay attention to those with a college education that's never used it, but that's where they met their current partners, or that could be of significance to some of you. This could be a reunion energy with you as well. I don't know, mixing the business and the pleasure. I like the fact you're showing up in the Empress energy. You have a great idea. There's opportunities, there's growth for you, but you need to be mindful now. Have your elevator pitch ready for when the right idea or the right opportunity comes along, or someone could have their elevator pitch ready for you, Capricorn. Damn, I don't know who the fuck you are. You're clever, you're smart. Don't muck it up. I don't feel like you're quite successful yet. You're still having to learn. 10 of Wands, the 4 of Wands. They're to the Magician vibe. Look at every option or opportunity with a lot of scrutiny. Sagittarius and Aries with you, but that's literally given boss and HR vibes. Or that could be people that want to work with you, partners, co-partners. Kind of feels like, would it be better to start smaller and let it grow, keep it organic, instead of trying to do too much too soon? And then you get overwhelmed. You get overwhelmed, or don't let your feelings or emotions sidetrack you. It's feeling romantic, but this could be a friendship vibe. You meet up with somebody that you used to know. Don't tell them your ideas. Don't tell them your ideas. Especially if you're around like-minded individuals, Capricorn. This is such a weird reading. I love it. It might be for 1 or 2 of you. The scale of this is much larger. It kind of, you go from a smaller company into like a bigger corporation, or you could be wanting to create an option or an opportunity. You are pulling like a smaller vibe, but wanting to grow. So I don't know if it's you're getting out of the family business, you're wanting to expand the family business. There is this element here of if you're dating somebody, not going into their family business. There is someone with a Ivy League education that's never used it. Mindful of that energy. And it's given an Ivy League vibe. Ivy League vibe with the faith-based sort of energy around it. You know what I mean? It's not like a seminary, but it's a faith-based. 6 of Swords, the 2 of Pentacles, there to the 3 of Swords. You could be a gamer. You could be someone that creates something. Because honestly, that 6 of Swords, the 2 of Pentacles, here to that 3 of Swords, You're getting that song, slip sliding away, slip sliding away. Damn, this is so weird. I like it. Take what's yours and leave what's not. Capricorn, y'all have been great. I love the energy that you bring. Kind of feels like start smaller and let it be more organic than trying to do. You don't want to overwhelm yourself. You don't want to overwhelm yourself. And mindful of who you're having those conversations with, especially if you got this new idea, this new concept, this new way of looking at things. This could be as simple as you're sending out your resumes, or this could be as complex as you're wanting to, you're shopping a new idea. You've created a new project. You're working on something new that's particularly to you. It could be a subsidiary of, so maybe some of you're wanting to go from the company that you work with to another one of their subsidiaries, or you're wanting to work in conjunction if you do product development. The Aries energy, mindful of MLM vibes, and mindful of the schmoozing energy. Focus on the singular success first. Focus on the singular success first. Look at that, Aquarius. Don't give up that idea till you like the contract. Till you like the contract or you read the fucking contract. So don't celebrate. You could be in farming as well, because this is given don't count your chickens till they hatch type of a vibe. You know what I mean? There with the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands to the 8 of Wands. My oh my. There to the 4 of Wands. You're clever, clever, clever. I feel like the cleverness with you, though, is the simplicity of something. It's really the simplicity of something. Do keep that kind of androgynous, ambiguous energy about you. Keep people guessing, so that way they're not quite sure what the fuck you're about. Maybe change up your look a little bit. Maybe change your hair, or wear a different style of clothing. You don't want to be so routine that people can kind of figure you out. You don't want to be easily read. You don't want to be bland. It's given that you don't want to be bland. But you do want to keep people guessing. You do want to keep people guessing. Look at that. Scorpio there with the Ace of Swords. I feel like it's beginnings for you. But whoever's in your vibe, someone does not want to be in competition with you, though. Boy. Look, the boss and HR. It's the boss and HR. That could be a negative for some of you, and that can be a positive for some of you. Whatever the fuck you're working on. Literally keep them guessing. For some of you, from a corporate perspective or from a work perspective, you're going to have to appeal to everybody. So the marketing around your concept is going to have to appeal to everybody. You need to present it as like an everyday type of option or an opportunity. It's genderless. You keeping them guessing really, it's better that they not know you well enough to make conclusions or assumptions about you. I do feel like for some of you, like, change something a little bit different about yourself. Change your hair, maybe the way you style it, or simply change like something about your outfit that makes you a little bit more interesting. Especially if you tend to be kind of the same. This so almost feels like a personal reading for somebody because the complexity on this. I don't quite feel you're successful, or you haven't had an option or an opportunity like this or an idea like this. So you're still a little new, and don't get overwhelmed by everything. Don't get overwhelmed by everything, because you could be easily impressed upon, but it's kind of like the smoke and mirror vibes. Some of you might want that bigger corporate job, but then you kind of just get lost to the sea of everybody else who looks exactly like you. So, especially if you're wanting to go to a subsidiary company. You are going from like the mom and pop family business type vibe to more of a corporate setting, or you're wanting to create quite a bigger idea of that mom and pop type of a vibe. It's successful, not quite successful, and this is you wanting to make that leap into something a little bit more interesting. That's the simplicity of it. Some of you could want to be going public with your company as well. If you're into finance, or there's like a merger type situation going on with some of you here. You're pulling a marketing and a money vibe. You're pulling like a gaming energy as well. So if you do anything computer programming wise. Sweet Jesus. Yeah, it's new beginnings for you. But it's going about things in a very uncomplicated way. I was going to say it's like the Gemini energy, but it's not a partnership vibe. Those of you that went to a faith-based school, you're pulling a faith-based school here, and I like it. Someone's definitely Ivy League. Ivy League or just shy of Ivy League. See, there you are traditionally tethered in a situation. When you pull the Gemini vibes, you're untethered. You have options, your partner have options, you both have options. Some of you, maybe your stock's gonna go up and split, right? I don't know, this is some weird energy. It feels like an almost personal, I don't know who you are, or those of you business-minded. It can be as simple as interviews. Go out there, interviews, go for those promotions. Those of you wanting to upgrade. Those of you, if you work for a smaller company and maybe you get the chance to move to a bigger company or a subsidiary of your company that's a little more corporate. Those of you, the creatives, keep doing your creative thing. I feel like you would be reading books or listening to podcasts or TED Talks or anything like that that would give you advice, but make sure someone just isn't trying to sell you on the concept of something, because some of you could be pulling some of that MLM type of a vibe. It does feel like if you can self-produce, self-publish, start off a little smaller and let it just kind of grow organically. So instead of trying to do everything all at once, which might you might get into the energy of getting bored really quickly, or it becomes too overwhelming with that King of Cups or the King of Wands there to that Knight of Cups. Don't let it overwhelm yourself. Do it with the androgyny with you, keep them guessing, and some of you, whatever the hell the concept is with you, it's gotta appeal to everybody. So the ambiguous androgynous energy here is actually a positive for you. When it comes to you personally, if they don't know who you're dating or if you're dating or what your orientation is, keep them guessing, because it just makes you more interesting. There you go, Capricorn, before you even walk in the room. And it creates that conversation around you. Damn, Capricorn. It's a Capricorn, but it feels almost personal. Wait for you sign that contract. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't overwhelm yourself. You don't need to. You really don't need to. The full energy is given the Great Gatsby vibe, but it's like you're socializing. You're socializing. Yeah, socializing. King of Cups there to the Three of Cups. Two of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, the Leo vibe, there to the Seven of Swords, there to the, there to the Libra. Sweet Jesus. Mindful of those conversations you're having over drinks. Mindful of the person with the college degree that's never used it. But that's where they met their partner. And then their partner got into the family business. Queen of Swords, the Lovers, there to the Four of Cups, there to the Six of Cups, there to the Seven of Cups. Lord have mercy. High Priestess, Aquarius. Some of you, it's the HR person. It's the HR person. Oh, good Lord. Who's dating the HR person? Who's dating the HR person? Or the HR person isn't happy in a situation. Oh. I'd say don't sign any contracts. You would be better to start a little smaller and let it just kind of grow on its own instead of trying to create something too big too fast, and then it'll just get overwhelming to you. You need to keep that initial inspiration, what inspired you, and the newness about it. You're going to have everybody wanting in on this option or wanting in on this opportunity, but no. Don't talk business. Don't talk business and keep that idea to yourself. Keep them guessing. Some of you, the HR person is kind of, they're not on board with this, or they don't like this idea with you. They don't like this idea with you or the concept around you. Those of you, if you're dating the HR person, because this could almost be, maybe the HR person is the one that, someone got a degree and never used it, but that's where they met their partner. Ay, sweet Jesus, again with the High Priestess, the HR person. Knight of Swords, the World vibe. King of Swords to the Six of Cups. No exes. Reunion, convention, dinner parties. Ay. Keep those ideas to yourself. Start small. Keep them guessing. You need to like change something about yourself. Something that you can easily sort of change or switch up. So that way you're kind of, you don't want to be easily read. You don't want people to kind of think they know you well enough to feel like they know you well enough. There could be conversations that people want to have with you that to kind of figure out what the fuck you got going on. The androgyny and ambiguity on this, your idea, your concept, it has to work for everybody. And if you're kind of showing up in that energy, I like this. It feels like everyone wants 5 minutes of your time. So speed dating or job interviews, or if you go to a lot of public functions and everyone's like schmoozing. Nine of Pentacles, Libra, the Tower, the Three of Wands. There to the Sun vibes. Mindful if you're dealing with the Libra. Mindful of the Libra vibe with you. Get your own person. Get your own person, because this is kind of given someone says, oh, I know somebody that can help you out with that, but they might be a tad bit shady as fuck. So they might want to give you advice, but I don't know. Who are they friends with, and what's the sort of idea around that? Four of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. Someone got a degree and never used it, and now they're feeling a little, yeah. They wasted their time. So you could be getting back into the workplace, or this could be, I don't know, it kind of feels like you go from the smaller version to the bigger version. You start at the smaller company, and then you get promoted to a larger subsidiary of. Don't get lost in the sea of gray, though. Keep something simple about you. It feels like you need to keep something simple about yourself, like the way you do your hair. And this is like genderless. So the way you do your hair, maybe wear like different socks, change things up, make it so you're kind of changing your look, or things, you're a little unpredictable. And yeah, the androgyny is something. The androgyny. That makes you more interesting without you having to say anything. Keep them guessing, because who the fuck cares? Damn, Capricorn. This is a Capricorn, but it feels like an almost personal. Good luck, God bless on this. I like this. Keep that idea to yourself. Work it out, figure it out. Start smaller and let it just sort of grow. It's kind of like dollar cost averaging, or You know, you don't need to go whole hog on something immediately into it. Kind of figure out the best way to let it just sort of create on its own. Reunion, conventions, and interviews. It's kind of boring, and I'm sorry if it feels like I'm rambling, but it's like that's kind of like the whole point of this. A lot of this is pointless, and I feel like for some of you, the schmoozing is even going to be pointless. You could even be feeling that way because I don't feel like you're necessarily feeling the vibe. You're there because you need to. It's like you're keeping up appearances. You're properly schmoozing. You're meeting people. Everyone wants 5 minutes of your time. Someone feels like they missed out. They got that Ivy League education and never used it. And something with the shitty HR person. So maybe avoid the HR situation or the High Priestess energy. Lord, if anyone's cross-watching you in this energy. Self-produce, self-publish. Mindful of MLM vibes. You can listen to the pitch, but you don't have to accept any offers or accept any opportunities. Convention. It's convention work. Right. Peace, love, and light, Capricorn.